Hi, John Wignall here with House Helpers LLC and GetPaid500.com with your first video lesson on the affiliate referral income system. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you how to take the bookmarks file that was attached to the email that you got and how to take those bookmarks and install them into Internet Explorer, because those are going to be the connections to the websites that you will use to qualify your property leads. So I'm going to start out here by going into Outlook, which is what I use for my email. Now here's the email, and there is the attached file with the bookmarks. So what I'm going to do is double click on that and then choose Save, and I'm going to save that to my desktop. And there we've saved it to the desktop. So now let's close this out and go to the desktop, and there it is right there, the file with the property research bookmarks. So now what we want to do is open Internet Explorer. Once that opens up, click on this Favorites tab, and then then in the box that opens up, right next to Add to Favorites, click on this little arrow, and you're going to choose Import and Export. Now this is already selected. You're going to import from a file, so click on Next. Then go up here and select Favorites. Click on Next. And then you're going to browse. We put it on our desktop, so you'll go to your desktop. Scroll down through your desktop, and there's the file right there, Property Research Bookmarks. So you'll double click on that. Now we've got it selected in this box, so you'll go down and click on Next. And this is where you want to put it, is in your favorites. So click on Import. And if you get this little green check mark with favorites next to it, that means that it successfully imported. So click on Finish. Then go back to the Favorites tab, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and here are the 7 links that we just imported. Now let me take you one step further here. Each one of these you could click on and it's going to take you to the site that this links to. So if we click on this one, it's going to take us to Yahoo Real Estate. If we go back in there and click on this one, it's going to take us to whitepages.com. But let me show you a pretty cool feature and something that's going to make this a lot easier and a lot more streamlined for you. Let's go back into Favorites. Again, next to the Add to Favorites, click on the little black down arrow and then click on Organize Favorites. Now in this window that opens, what you're going to want to do is click on New Folder. And I'm going to name this folder Property Research. You can name it that or whatever you want to name it that you're going to remember. Hit Enter. Now, one by one, we're going to take each one of these links that you imported and click on Move. Scroll down to Property Research, which is now alphabetical instead of being at the bottom. So click on that and OK. White Pages, Move, Property Research, OK, and just go through this with each one of these links and move them all into that Property Research folder. And here's our last one. Okay, now back back in this window, again the property research is going to be at the bottom of the list because that's the last thing we created. Go ahead and double click on that, and now you can see that all of our 7 links are in that property research folder. Now I'm going to show you why we did that. So close this window out and go back to the favorites. Click on that. Scroll down to the bottom to your property research, and if you float your mouse cursor over that, you get this little blue arrow to the right, and that says Open Property Research in a tab group. That's what you want to do, is click on that. Actually, first let me do something else here so this doesn't get too cluttered. I'm going to close these other windows out so that we don't have too many tabs open up there. Okay, so favorites, float over property research, click on that Open Property Research in a tab group arrow, and now you can see what's happening up here is all of those sites are opening in separate tabs up here. So now if that's the way that you open it, for every property that you want to research, you have all of the resources that you need right here that you can go through one by one and get all the information that you need to be able to qualify those leads and to send them to me. So I think that's a very cool feature. I think it's going to save you some time, and that's what I'm trying to do here, is to make this as easy as possible and take all of my resources and put them into one place for you so that it all makes sense and it's easy for you to do. So there you have it. If you want to go through and look through any of these sites and play around with them a little bit, feel free to do that. I will be back with another email tomorrow and another video which is going to teach you how to take a specific property and go through all of these websites to get the information that you need to qualify a lead. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you tomorrow.